Good day, Crypto Kings, and welcome to another episode. Today we're going to be changing it up a little bit. We're actually not going to be talking about cryptocurrencies in this episode. We're going to do back-to-back episodes today. Today I just want to talk about the ASX and the stock market in Australia and how you can take advantage of something super awesome going on at the moment. Coles versus Woolies. The two biggest food conglomerates in Australia that have been battling for control for years, longer than I've even been alive. And I've stumbled upon an opportunity which you might like to hear about. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. These are all my own opinions, and I'm not accountable for your gains or losses. Shall you take them? I'm happy if you get them gains. I'm not too happy if you get them losses. But anyway, we will talk about this a little bit in further detail. This is going to be my 2018-2019 blue chip stock prediction and my number one buy-in. If you're new to the space, if you don't know how to trade, I feel like this is a super duper easy beginner's trade for anyone to be a part of. If you walk into any one of your banks, whether it be CommBank, Bank of Melbourne, St. George, go in there and ask straight away, I want to set up a trading account. Do you have like a website like Bank of Melbourne does, directshares.com.au, CommSec, of course, with Goggleman there who do their daily fighting over their 1 or 2% gains or losses, rip. But anyway, moving right along, what I want to talk about is a fantastic opportunity which Wesfarmers actually used to own Coles. They have ended up demerging from the Coles business, and Coles is going to pretty much be running their own entity from now on. Wesfarmers have been trading around that $40 mark for quite some time. If you got in the 80s and 90s, congratulations. Those guys who you see driving Ferraris and Maseratis and Lambos around the place, yeah, they're these guys here, and who have also invested in many other companies and future companies too. But moving right along, why do you think we're going to start from the top with Coles price? So pretty much currently Coles has been delisted from the ASX and will join the market. It's currently sitting at a price of $15.25. I've actually been checking this project the last couple of weeks. It's gone from $13.25, $14.25 right up to $15.25. And we're now waiting for it to be actually joined to the markets. This is a fantastic buying opportunity. I do feel like we may get $1 or $2, maybe $3 swing down, but I reckon you will see lower highs as time goes on. And why do I say that? Simply because it is one of the biggest food. Everyone needs food, simply. Everyone needs food. They've got Flybuys, they've got Liquorland, they've got so many good companies that roll on to this through Shell. So it's Shell versus Caltex. If you do like your oil and you do like your alcohol and you do like your food, you're getting a great price at $15.25, I reckon. And from July 1st, I think when Coles joins the market, mate, we could see day one buying all the way up to $20 for a blue chip. Now that's actually, that is a fair amount of money. I think if you do have some money that you can stash away instead of sticking it in a term deposit or locking it away, because really our gold, our money, our fiat currency that sits in the bank account actually depreciates the longer that we have it in the account. So I feel like this is a good second option than keeping it in the bank. If you have $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, you're going to easily see it times 1.5 times 2x, on this product. And being that it's food, with all the advertising, with all the things they do, they're over $1 billion company with no chance of anything really stopping them. And you do their own research and kind of see the parables between here and cryptocurrencies, right? So we're looking at researching companies first before you go throwing your money down, all right? If you got a spare 10 or 20 grand, you want to hold in there for over 12 months, or even if you want to sell at the Christmas run-up, mate, if we come back and look at this price at Christmas, I'm going to go out and say it now. I'm going to throw a number out there. I reckon that the Coles Group, when they're pumping, will be $22.45. $22.45. Now you do your maths on how much you're going to put in and the number that I've just said, and then you can calculate how much you're going to have extra for Christmas of money that you weren't going to use anyway. Isn't that a great idea? This is why I love the passive income. Alright, now let's have a quick look at the competition to see what we're up against and see their numbers. Wowee! We're Woolies, fresh food people. Have a look at those numbers. $29. And look at that run up, that April to May run up. Holy moly. I know they dropped off a little bit, but I didn't know how far they dropped, because when I checked before, earlier on Christmas, man, they were around that like $35 mark, $34 mark. That's insane gains. That's insane gains. That's insane money. We're over here in the enemy camp at the minute. You're going to 0.75 return, but we don't want that. We want the 2 times, we want the 3 times. We want the big quick money over 12 months, people. This is a direct competitor, and they're almost $30 on the green as of today, June the 8th or 9th, I think it is today. Yeah, the 8th. I mean, that's impressive figures coming up to end of financial year with a revenue of $640,000 a day that they're making or they're bringing in. I think Coles is doing something similar as well. I just need to divide the number. 1.9 billion divided by 365, and that'll crank out a number for you. But that's for another day. It's more technical in business, which we really don't need. We really need to see the price of Coles $15.25 versus Coles at $29.040, and what you think that they're actually going to be doing. I mean, Caltex. I mean, who goes to Caltex here? Who goes to Flybuys? Comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. All right, I want to know if you shop at Caltex or you're a Woolies fan. I mean, a Coles fan, because we're going to really decide here what the market's going to do by people jumping on board and subscribing and commenting down below what's actually going on. All right, actually do this. If you're Woolies, just click the thumbs down button. If you're Coles, click the thumb up button. Alright, Woolies down, Coles throw it up. Alright, they got the Flybuys, they got everything going for them. I think that 2019 financial year is going to be a big one. Especially if you want to make them quick gains. I mean, we got to hold it for more than 12 months. So maybe don't sell, because you actually end up paying more tax. You need to hold an asset longer than 12 months. So, if you need to hold, if you're prepared to pay the same amount of tax, the capital gains tax, as much as you earn. So if you pay 33% tax, you pay 33% capital gains. If you pay 25% of what you earn, you're going to pay 25% within 12 months. So if you want to short it and you're happy to pay that 15, 2 grand, 5 grand, 10 grand, whatever you put in, whatever you earn, beautiful, that's fine. And then you can come on back in at, say, a financial year. It looks like it's been a bit of a lulling out. But we always need to have an escape plan. What if things go wrong? What if the market goes down? I wouldn't panic. I wouldn't stress. I'd simply put it down. I mean, you don't take a loss until you sell. That's rule number 3 or 4 in the book. But I mean, if you're really worried about that, I would actually look at the entire playing field instead of just looking at the numbers. Just go, righto, if it drops in 12 months and it goes, say, down to $10, mate, that's good for you, simply because you haven't paid as much tax. Because the longer you hold it, say, and then your price booms after 12 months, beautiful, you get to keep that extra, then your percentage of your capital gains gets halved again. So in 30%, you're 33% paying 14.4 or something, which is way better in the long run. I mean, if it's money that you have sitting there, I mean, why not? So there you have it, Crypto Kings. Pretty much, if you want to get into the ASX, if you've always thought of investing, here's a fantastic little starter where I feel like you're going to at least times 2 your money. Maybe more come Christmas, but that's a 2019-2020 game plan. If you want to turn that 10k into 40k or 20k into 60k, and you got that money just sitting there stashed away and you want to do something with it, it's a fantastic little option for you, my good friends. And thank you for always tuning in to the Crypto Kings. I'm Llama Bull, your host and mate as usual. And we're going to do things a little bit differently when I sign off this afternoon. I found a great little song. I'm going to play it out to the end, and I will sign off very soon. But it is an interesting little song that I think is very cute, and throw these guys some support. So we'll see you all on the next episode. This is Moon Lambo by Ian Bellina. How to Rap Drew. Moon Lambo. Enjoy, and we'll see you on the next episode.
We just landed on the moon in the Lambo. We feel good, don't it? Alright. We just landed on the moon in the Lambo. Taking pictures with the zoom and the angle. We'll be coming back to you with the samples. Our predictions coming soon with a halo. We just landed on the moon in the Lambo. Taking pictures with the zoom and the angle. We'll be coming back to you with the samples. Our predictions coming soon with a halo. We just landed on the moon in the Lambo. Taking pictures with the zoom and the angle. We'll be coming back to you with the samples. Our predictions coming soon with a halo. The moon with the angels. Landed on the moon in the Lambo. Taking pictures with the zoom and the angle. We'll be coming back to you with the samples. Our predictions coming soon with a halo. The moon and the angels. Made man who die reading game plan. They can't stand. We fly where they can't land. Lifestyle so good I gotta write down. Trying out, don't make me pull my drive out. Made man who die reading game plan. They can't stand. We fly where they can't land. Lifestyle, I never got a live out. Tried out, don't make me pull my drive out. Yeah, I wasn't always a celebrity. Had to do right till I left you a legacy. Blood, sweat, and tears on this trail like a Cherokee. Business had a mission like Apollo and so heavenly. Mercy, Alago, or Galata with the leather seats. How should I roam from my home through the 17s? And one day this wasn't built, I'm not Romulus. Grind to you sitting on a bill with no monikers. This for my mama, I turned up with no thermometers. A straight day after night like the Andromeda. I know what time it is, looking in the sky to lift my spirits. And my spirits, I don't whine, I just grind and get. Yeah, trusting the process is essential. Studying the chart should be the object of your mental. Make the most to get the laser focus like you Diplo. Keep a couple secrets in the tails of the crypto. Keep a couple secrets in the tails of the crypto. Make the most to get the laser focus like you Diplo. Yeah, trusting the process is essential. Studying my chart should be the object of your mental. Moon in the Lambo. Taking pictures with the zoom and the angle. We'll be coming back to you with the samples. Our predictions coming soon with a halo. We just landed on the moon in the Lambo. Taking pictures with the zoom and the angle. We'll be coming back to you with the samples. Our predictions coming soon with a halo. The moon and the angels. Made man who die reading game plan. They can't stand. We fly where they can't land. Lifestyle so good I gotta write down. Trying out, don't make me pull my drive out. Made man who die reading game plan. They can't stand. We fly where they can't land. Lifestyle, I never got a live out. Tried out, don't make me pull my drive out. Yeah.